guys, it's Tracy with Stampin' Away with Tracy. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and if you don't have your own demonstrator, I'd love to be your demonstrator, so follow along. Below this video, I'll put my Facebook page and website and Pinterest page so that you can follow me on other social medias. So let's get started. This is really a very simple stamp, really a simple card that you can do. It's really just ink and paper, I use dies to cut these out, but you don't have to. You could just cut them out on your paper cutter. So let's get started and I'll show you how to put this together. Now, you need a piece of Whisper White thick, 4 1/4, and you score at 5 1/2. So that's going to be our base paper. This is the Magnolia paper from our annual catalog. So it is 4 across and 5 1/4 long. And it's going to sit right on here like this. Okay. Now, the next thing we want to assemble is this is a piece of Whisper White thick put in the corrugated embossing folders. And it's 1 1/2 inches wide and 4 1/4. 1 1/2 inches wide this way, then 4 1/4 this way. So there you go. That is another layer we're going to use. Now, I'm going to show you our sentiment. I cut these out and I used my rectangle stitched framelit dies, and I used this really small one and then the next one to do some layering. But if you don't have those dies, you don't have to worry about it. You could still just cut these out and just stack them on top. I would do probably like a 1/4 of an inch bigger, and you could make these any size that you wanted. You could, if you had circles, you could use, circles would be hard, you get another sentiment, but you could do rectangles, you could do ovals, anything you really wanted. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to get some white, Whisper White. We're going to turn it this way. And we're going to work with the Butterfly Gala stamp set. And this is in the annual catalog. And I just love this because it has a matching punch. And if you all have seen any of my videos or my Facebook page, you know punches are my very favorite because they're quick and easy. And I really can't do a fussy card. I just don't have the time. But I still like to send cards to people a lot. So here we go. This was my answer to it. So we're going to use You've Been on My Mind, and we're going to use 2 different butterflies to combine with this card. And let me show you. These butterflies are mounted together on the same stamp set. So they're very easy to line up with the punch. So we're going to do 2, and the color I've chosen to match the Magnolia paper is Mossy Meadow. So we're going to open up our Mossy Meadow. Tap, tap. I want you to be able to see that. These stamps absolutely lay down color gorgeous. Really easy. Really fun. Easy, easy. You won't have any trouble. I'm going to go ahead and do this one on the other side. Give us some room. Okay. Look how clear and crisp that is. Isn't that sweet? Okay, now I'm going to take my punch, and you turn your punch over when you're using your punch, and you line it up. Now, I might use the opposite hand you all do. I'm a lefty, so that may be why I use a different hand, and you just line it up and you punch. So I'm going to set those aside. I'm going to go to the other side. And I'm going to punch again. And line that up. And punch again. Okay. So everything we need for the card is done. That was really easy. And I'll probably still save this and use this because I've got some space for some other things. I'm going to put my ink up because I don't want to get it all over me. And I really do get it all over me. So let's start assembling our card. The first thing we need to do is put the Magnolia paper down. Now, I do use Tombow. I like Tombow because it gives me some wiggle room, and I need wiggle room. So when I'm putting these down, I do find that if you stand, I get things much straighter than if I sit. So my desk is a standing desk so that things look a little nicer, or at least I think they do. Or I hope they do. I work at it to be nicer. There you go. Now, we're going to put the corrugated paper. Now remember, this is 1.5 inches wide, 4 1/4 long. So we're just going to put some Tombow on there. Guess I should put it over here. Put some Tombow on here. A little bit goes a long way. Now I do keep my Tombow upside down, so when I get ready to use it, there's no air in it. That's why I do that. Okay, put that down. See how easy this was? Now the next step is we're going to put our two pieces together. You just need just a little bit of Tombow. One little line will do you on this. So just bring that up and center it. It just takes a minute to use for the adhesive to bond on that. Make sure it's straight. That's it. Okay, let's let that bond just a minute. I'll pull my card over. Okay. So, let's go ahead and add our Tombow on the back. And we're going to set it right here, and I'm going to center it. Now, you could put this off to the side. You could put this down. You could put it up. You could put it anywhere you want, definitely. So, the next thing we're going to do is we're going to add our butterflies. We're almost done. See how quick this was? And I thought I'd put a butterfly here. So I'm going to get my Stampin' Dimensionals, which I thought are here. Here they are. And put one right here in the middle because I like the ends to come up just a little bit. So that'll be perfect with a Stampin' Dimensional. So you put it on here. And let's see. There we go. Put it on there. Then I've decided I'm going to use the smaller Stampin' Dimensionals on the smaller butterflies. And you just take the top off. It's really quick, really easy. And I'll put this one here. And see how I used different butterflies? Because I wanted some difference in their little texture, or it looked like a little texture anyway. So I'm going to get the Stampin' Dimensional. I put it on there. It's quick, it's easy, it just pops on. You just peel the paper back and you're done. And I think I'm going to put this one here. And that's it. Your card is totally done. Isn't that cute? It's very simple. You don't have to spend 5 hours on one card for it to be appreciated and for it to look nice. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. Please feel free to share, like, and comment, and hop over to my other social media pages and share, like, and comment. I hope you all have a great evening. Thanks, guys.